Hey beauties, welcome again to my channel. It's your girl Deka. So if you're new to my channel, welcome to the family. We are super excited, really. So we're super excited that you're here, and we hope to see more of you on this channel. So today, guys, we are unlearning a lot of things as women. I feel like there are a lot of things that we're getting wrong, we're doing wrong, and it's not even purposeful. It's not like we are like, okay, I want to be doing this wrong. Sometimes these things are things that we have unconsciously learned from the past, from our parents, from society, from other women. 2022 is my year of growth, it's my year of unlearning, it's my year of relearning, it's my year of just, you know, telling you guys things that I've been doing personally to grow myself, to be a better person, to be a better mother, to be a better woman. So number one I'm going to be talking about is people pleasing. Guys, I'm the queen of people pleasing. For almost all my life, have been somebody that tries to please everybody around me, and truthfully I realized that it was because as a child I was a very opinionated child, and I can remember everybody just telling me to stop. It's almost like you don't have to be yourself because this is who I am. It was not like I had to now do what everybody says, like what everybody feels. And guys, it affected me. Time that you're supposed to use and do important things for yourself, you're using it to please people, you're using it to do what other people want to do. Time I'm supposed to use and plan a YouTube video, do something important, because this is what I used to say, this is what I do for a living, right? This is my job, right? But somehow, instead of me to concentrate on this job, fam, instead of your girl to concentrate on this job, I'm there following somebody, going up and down Abuja, doing things for every other person except myself. It was more of, let me make her happy, so that she can like me, so that she can think I'm a good person, so that she can, you know, value me, because I needed somebody to feel like I'm a good person. And somehow there's a little bit of me that always wants to prove to people that I'm actually a good person, even though I know I'm a good person. But it's almost like I need to prove to you, like, don't look at the way I look, don't look at the way I talk. Because guys, let me tell you, I went in, especially in uni, I remember people just having this opinion about me that I don't know how my face is. I don't know how my face comes off. I think I've talked about this before. I remember people always saying things like, maybe when we become friends later, they'll be like, ah, you have this face of, you know, rich. And I'm like, why me? In my mind, I'm like, oh, this guy is so nice, this guy is so cool, I want to be her friend, but I don't want to be forward, because yes, I don't want to be the person that is talking, that is pushing. I came back to people pleasing again. I wanted people to now like me, so anywhere I go, I'm like you know, even when I don't want to laugh, even when I'm not in the mood, I always have to smile. I always have to do things to make people happy. We shouldn't value people to unvalue ourselves. And it also happens in relationships where you want to please your spouse, you want to make your spouse happy. Your spouse doesn't even care whether he or she is pleasing you or doing things to make you happy, but somehow you want to make sure they are okay. You want to do everything that they like. You hear women say things like, ah, my husband likes skirts, he doesn't like trousers, my husband doesn't like makeup, my husband doesn't like this, but he met you doing those things anyways. Somehow he doesn't like it anymore, and now you want to please him because he's your husband. No, it doesn't work like that. If you met you with those things, he's supposed to like you forever with it. Trying to impress people, trying to do things to inconvenience yourself. I'm not saying we should inconvenience ourselves in life. Yes, you should, because that's how life works. You have to inconvenience yourself sometimes for things to work out. But when you're doing it constantly without the other person trying, you know, trying and putting in this effort, you're wasting your time. Be yourself, be your true self. Learn how to be kind. If you're a wicked person, please change it. We're not saying go back to your wickedness, so no, but we're just saying that you should do things that will make everybody happy, even yourself happy. Don't do things that you're just doing it for the other person, and you're just, you know, crashing, and you're not benefiting anything for your mental well-being. So the next thing that I feel like we have to unlearn in 2022, man snatching. Please, let's stop this talk of man snatching. Like, people always make it look like the man is the goal. You know, the woman, we're all chasing a man, and somehow another woman comes and snatches the man from you. And we use that word. That term is a term that we've heard all our lives, in movies, in real life. Sometimes we even say a man that wants to be snatched will be snatched. If you like, go up, calm down. Like, I watch videos where maybe two girls are fighting because of a boy, whether the boy is Dangote or the boy is a riffraff, it doesn't matter. But I'm always really pained, I'm always really disappointed, and I'm like, this is, and I don't blame these girls, but I just feel like we need to educate ourselves more, me inclusive, because this is something we've always heard all our life. Anybody that is being snatched is somebody that is either greedy, get big eye, who won't do waiting big person, and he doesn't even value you. Because if a man values you, a man will not even want to bring you pain. If somebody values you in general, if anybody is allowing people to be snatching them, leave them to be snatched. And let us stop this mentality of fighting the woman that is snatching the man. Because let me tell you, the woman is not the person that is telling you, I love you, I'm going to be with you forever, I'm going to love you forever. So it's wrong when you see your husband or your partner or your boyfriend or whatever, your boo, your babe with another girl, and the first person you're going for is like the girl. Like, what do you mean by that? What did you get? What is like? And somehow we don't ever think, what did the girl even beat craze come off of your body? Do you ever think about it? Let us face the man, because the man that made those commitments to you is not that girl. And let me tell you, some men even they lie. Some men they lie there. So the next thing I think we should be unlearning in 2022, fam, is thinking that a man should be doing everything financially. Guys, I was on that table until I started educating myself. That's why I always tell people that we need to learn, unlearn, and relearn. Because growing up, let's not lie, growing up, the man, we always say the man is the provider. We're not saying the man shouldn't be the provider, but if you can, and you should try, even for your own sanity, even for yourself, to support the little you can support, no matter how little, whether na 5 naira, whether na Maggi they buy, they bring come house, you should support as little as possible. And secondly, let us also stop this notion of a man is supposed to be the one gifting you. Let me tell you something. I've also realized that when it comes to gifting, we watch videos where people are gifting cars, people are gifting, you know, houses, people are even doing big things for their men, and it's okay. It's fine, it's so beautiful, and it should inspire all of us as women to do these things for our husband. But I also want to tell you guys that you can do the littlest things for your husband. Look for things that are important to him that he doesn't have. Let's not wait for the big things, because when you cannot do the little ones, you're not going to do the big ones. This one is something that I feel like we should, it's not even a joke. Like, why do people feel like the older your marriage, somehow you're perfect? Like, you must be doing something well, you must be doing something good, you must be perfect. Yes, I know say you know easy to stay for marriage for long. Yeah, I can tell you that 10 years no be beans. But it doesn't mean that you should be my role model. Like, that you've been married for 35 years, 50 years doesn't mean that you should be the standard for marriage. So whenever I see people write things like women these days or this generation don't want to stay in marriage, mother stayed for 100 years, why do we always think that they were staying in marriages for 100 years does not mean that they were happy in those marriages? We all know that. Like, why are we still saying these things in 2022? We should strive for good marriages. Good marriages actually exist. Good marriages that have lasted 100 years exist. And I feel like churches should watch those that they put as marriage counselors. You know, in churches they put people that have been married for long as marriage counselors. I feel like maybe they should do an investigation or something between these couples to know whether these people are worthy to be marriage counselors, and not just because they've been married for long. What is he advising? So this one is something that is specifically for even just everybody. I wanted to say for moms or parents, but I feel like thinking about it now, it's supposed to be for everybody. Growing up, nobody apologized to us as kids. We should unlearn those things because they are not good examples for your kids. Fam, when you do something wrong and you know you did something wrong, you should apologize to your children, and you should tell them the reason why you're apologizing. Not just say sorry now, you know, or how our parents will say go and eat, or you don't chop. Tell them, I'm sorry Gina for this, I didn't know. If you genuinely didn't know, maybe like sometimes I do something to my daughter, maybe I didn't listen well to her and I started just accusing her of something, and then finally we now talk about it, and when I realized that what I did was wrong, I'll tell her, I'm sorry for, you know, not listening to you. I thought you did this, but I'm really sorry. Next time I'll pay more attention. Do you get? And this helps your children to trust you and they can rely on you. We should also build our parent-children relationship with our children that you had children shouldn't just be, I've had them, I'm nice to them, I take care of them, I pay their bills, I cook for them, I clothe them, you know, I play with them, I gist with them. No, you should have a relationship where you talk to your children, whether the boys or the girls. People always tell you boys need their fathers, boys need their fathers and their mothers, girls need their fathers and their mothers. Like, I see people that say things like, if I do this, my mom is the first person I will call. And I'm like, is your mom an African? Are you sure your mom is like a Nigerian? Because fam, we all grew up in homes where they not born you where like your parents are the last people you want to call. Take care of your children so they can learn love, they can learn empathy, they can learn affection, they can learn trust, and they can just be good people even to the society and to you. So the last one I'm going to be talking about today, this is for women in general. This need for us to compete, we need to unlearn it. I've talked about this before, where you see people, your cousin is getting married. So if your mom to be happy for her, your mom will be telling you, see your cousin, but you know, even fine, she don't marry, she don't even marry rich man, you way fine. So you know, that kind of thing. And somehow you don't know, they are sowing a seed of discord in you, a seed of hate, and somehow you're seeing your cousin now as a competition, a problem, a threat. Person where you know even do you anything, she's just getting married. This is our generation of parents. We should work on having better children. We should work on children that are kinder, children that are well behaved, children that are God-fearing, you know, children are just good people, that are good people, you know. So yeah, so we'll finally come to the end of this video. I hope you guys actually enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button, and don't forget to click on the bell button to get you notified, so when I post a new video like this one, you'll be the first to get it. And don't forget to leave your comments. What are the other things we need to unlearn in 2022? And I love you guys so much for watching this video. Until my next one, bye.
I'm looking out from my window, sun's coming up like the day